What does making music do for you?
My name is Korey Loberg. I go by Pesto. When I kind of put any music out, any other art really. I am from northern San Diego County. I started playing music when I was real young, like in, I think pre-kindergarten. I started taking piano lessons as a little boy, and then stopped when I was like 12-ish because I thought music was lame and baseball was cool. I went to a small school, and then I met these new friends, and then kind of got into certain artists. Like I got really into Odd Future and Tyler the Creator kind of specifically, and he was like, do it yourself, like you could do this if you really want to. I was like, whoa, that's so cool. Like I got into skateboarding, I got into music, I pretended to like paintings for a while. Like it's crazy like what one artist can like do. Like, see, this is the MT100 and this is like the PT50 or whatever, yeah. So this is a single voice and this is like multiple voices. Single voice, so there's like different sounds. And then these buttons play chords, so like. I'm studying business for whatever reasons. I want to be kind of capable myself. That seems like I should be able to kind of know what I want and like know what I deserve and what the other person deserves without having to like pay someone to do it for me. And I speak to a lot of people like within the music industry. What are you going to school for? And I say business, and they're like, oh man, I wish I did that. Like I went to school for music, learned a lot, but like now I don't know how to like do anything. But time management wise, it's kind of depressing. Like I'll get like into like little months where I like don't make anything and I just have homework, and I'll like be talking to my mom. School sucks, like I'm so over it, like I don't get to make anything. It's like a brief chapter in my life. I have to like constantly remind myself. These, like I would just go to Amoeba and it was like buy 3 get 1 free, and they're like $1 or less each. So I was just like buying everything. I would go like once or twice a week. Music just fucking makes me feel good, so like I'm constantly listening to it and like learning from it. And then movies is the same way. Like I find myself like when I watch a good movie, like you're so locked into it, like you just forget. You're like, oh, I'm like sitting in my couch right now. The South Park movie is a grail if I can dig it out. This movie like makes me cry laughing every time I see it. And they won, or they lost to what's his name, Phil Collins, but it was nominated for an Oscar for music. Like they had a song called Blame Canada, have you seen it? And it's crazy that they got nominated for an Oscar, like the South Park movie. This shit is actually super important to me. I fucking really like South Park. I was talking about Cartman earlier. It's like, I learned my perspective on like so much shit from South Park, for better or worse. but I think it's for better because they're no nonsense, like Matt Stone and Trey Parker. They just have a really like unclouded perspective on fucking everything, and then they make like satirical cartoons with these 4 kids that just like crush everyone's preconceptions of what life is and like what it should be. And then I watch a good movie, it's like it just inspires me to want to make it. This is like I like to write stuff. I'm trying to like write movies. That's what this is. I'll do like a handwritten first draft. Like this one is like 100 pages, and then I get supremely baked and think about it, and then just make a bunch of post-it notes, and then type another draft. That's kind of what's going on. Post-it notes are great. I'm always like thinking of shit and like making a post-it. When other people listen to stuff that I play, they say that it sounds like, some of it sounds like a movie score, and I think that comes from like my appreciation of movies, and like that like one of the most magical things is like a well directed shot with like a perfect song to it, you know what I mean? Like that shit is so powerful. So I think that like if you make music basically that like should belong in one of those moments, like you're just setting yourself up for fucking success, you know what I mean? I just really love like certain things that certain people make, and I find that like a huge motivator of mine is to like work with like other people. I saw a movie recently and was like, wow, like that was so good. I just want to be a part of whatever they do next, you know what I mean?
What does making music do for you?
It does kind of give me a purpose. Like if I like I think that everyone kind of has their own thing, you know what I mean? And I think like, I don't know, existentially it's like, what the fuck else is there to do except listen to music while the fucking world is burning, you know what I mean? Like at least it will sound cool.